We know from Muslim sources that when Muhammad began receiving revelations, his first impression of these revelations was that they were demonic. Whatever Muhammad encountered in that cave, he was convinced that it was something bad. He ran home to his wife for protection from this demon. I could make a point about how this makes Muhammad look like a total coward. What sort of 40-year-old man runs home to his wife to protect him from a demon? But I'll leave that aside. So Muhammad ran home to his wife, and it was his wife and her cousin who weren't there and who had no idea what he encountered, who persuaded him that he wasn't possessed, he was a prophet of the great God Allah. Now, if you were making up a prophet for your new religion, would you make up a story about him thinking that he was possessed and that he had encountered a demon and that he needed to be talked out of this view by people who weren't there? I wouldn't. Second, we also know that after Muhammad's experience in the cave, he became suicidal and tried to hurl himself off a cliff. And the prophet became so sad, as we have heard, that he intended several times to throw himself from the tops of high mountains. And every time he went up to the top of a mountain in order to throw himself down, Gabriel would appear before him and say, "O Muhammad, you are indeed Allah's messenger in truth," whereupon his heart would become quiet and he would calm down and would return home. Any prophet you want, do you think you portray him as someone who tries to hurl himself off a cliff anytime anything he doesn't like happens? I certainly wouldn't.